Hello, Geminis. Thank you so much for, I hope this thing doesn't shake the whole time. I'll just take it off of here. Okay. I don't want it to be shaky. It was shaking the table. I was shaking the table. Thank you so much for coming to your November reading. I'm not going to talk much. My intros can be kind of long. So we're just going to get right into it. If you want your full length reading, like an hour or more, you can join me on Patreon. I will say that. You can donate $1 or more, or you can actually join the membership. There's like 3 different tiers. Take a look. And I'm going to smudge for you. Gemini, your highest good, purpose, prosperity, levels. It's about levels. That'll be in the background for you. You can peer into the Sri Yantra's energy throughout the reading. I hope you enjoy your reading. I was guided to use really wacky cards for you guys to keep you interested and entertained. Alright, Gemini. As I tap into you guys, alright, so I'm getting a energy and impression, but the words haven't necessarily come to me yet. Gemini, feeling your energy. Talk. Holding things in, holding something back. Wanting to move your energy, wanting to travel, wanting to have like mobility choices. Wanted to express something. Not knowing what you want to create or what you want to express, feeling kind of like maybe frustrated as far as your movement and expression, like the passageways that you have to express. Maybe you hit some roadblocks and you feel frustrated and you want to, like, it seems like you want to push up against it, fight against it. But you know it's not going to do anything. So it's like you need to give up the need to continue to argue with the same people or situations over and over again. So we're going to pick 3 themes. Just 3 categories for Gemini. The first theme is play and fun, and it's the numerology number 1, like putting yourself first, remembering that life isn't all serious, and like you can use a little playfulness in your life at this time. Okay, intent. So when I put these 2 cards together, and this is numerology number 2, and this is a compass. So this is like the direction you need to be going in. And this is this deck is wacky. It's the Northern Lights deck. And it has different types of things going on with it. So these are the mushers. This is your team. This is the energy you need to have on your team. Maybe the people around you need to be playful and fun, or maybe you need to have a lighter, bouncier energy when it comes to the people around you and not take them too seriously. And you need, and when I see these two cards together, like the intention card with the direction you're going in, make sure the direction you are going in is one that you want to be in. I think of the planet Venus when I see playful and fun. Like, make sure you want what you're doing. Like, let's just keep going, because I can say what I was going to say. Why not? Because I feel like you would get those two cards together because it might be a little bit like tough for you not to just want to win. And you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we make decisions out of frustration to prove people wrong, or to maybe even make up for something we didn't get in the past, or it's like I always tell people who say, I don't want to be anything like my mom or my dad or whoever. And so they try to go on with their life trying to be the opposite. And just because you're being the opposite of someone doesn't mean you're being yourself. And that's something I had to realize in my 20s. You know, I kind of swore off having, after a while, and maybe in my mid-20s, I was like, well, I don't want to have any kids. I want to be free, because I learned from my mom, watching her, that because she didn't make decisions to do the things she wanted to do, she blamed it on her kids. Like, she had 5 kids and she wasn't able to do what she wanted to do, blah, blah, blah. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, I don't have to not have children because my mom didn't want to have kids, or that really wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? I can explain. That's like a totally different subject. That was just supposed to be an example. So the third category is, and I hope it's not a category where I have to pull out the booklet for explanation. I'm hoping it's really simple. The third, alright, so it's 2 that came out. I'll let it roll. Okay. Like I was saying before, this is another numerology number 2, artisan. So in order for you to like make your life, because so the artisan is about like the career choice that you want, and I am going to pull out the booklet, and I knew that was going to happen, and that's why I said that. Sorry guys. Where'd I put it? Okay. So I'm sorry, the musher is you and your physical world, and the wolves are the team. Okay? So the artisan, a term not as familiar in our vocabulary these days. An artisan lives life through a different set of lenses than many others, seeing color and form, beauty and emotion in objects, nature, and media, which is very you, Gemini. An artisan on your team would bring a new perspective to your daily life. Perhaps you are an artisan but have suppressed your vision or senses, which is what I was kind of picking up. And it's not that you have necessarily suppressed your senses, it's that your avenues to sharing your art and expressing it in the way that you really would be fulfilling for you. It's like everywhere you turn, it seems like people are just kind of like, we don't want no Girl Scout cookies, and you're just kind of like, but you're the main one that needs it, because I know you Geminis. This is kind of like shade mixed in with your like need to express. Either way, this card is a reminder to engage a broader range of perception and view of all that exists in the world around you, and perhaps learn to express what you feel through a new medium. Wax, fabric, paper, metal, stone, ink, charcoal. The media are endless for your expression. The mediums are endless. That's another perspective. I didn't think of that. For you to try basically a different approach. Maybe you can't necessarily change who you're around right now or the environment that you're in, but you can change your approach. I like that. It's very, very slick. All right, so the other card that just wanted to like show its face is Mission. And I'm going to put this as maybe like at the top of the head of the reading, because I still only want there to be 3 categories. And it's a chakra. It looks like a heart chakra, the way it's shaped. But numerology number 4. And so, yeah, this deck deals with the chakras and the and numerology. So yeah, your mission, and it's the color white. So I have to do with your crown chakra. And this is the direction you're going in. So you have 2 direction cards. Your intent and your mission. So I feel like these categories are trying to tell you to keep in perspective your mission, where you're going, because it seems like the circumstances that you're in, it's kind of like that saying, you can't see the forest for the trees. Sometimes you can get caught up in situations and not necessarily look at the big picture. I can relate to that. I do that all the time. I have to kind of get like refocus on back on the intent and my mission and the purpose, why I'm living, why I'm here, what I'm doing, because sometimes I can get really deep in my feelings, or too deep in trying to heal my PTSD and situational things, distractions when it comes, because I can't stand people getting in my way. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Alright, so let's get started. Just pull a couple of cards. So let's see what's underneath this first category of play and fun. Your environment, you and your environment, and how you use your environment. So the universe is trying to tell you to be more playful with your environment. And that will free up your energy. Look at it in a different way. Try to laugh at the situation and the people, and maybe at yourself. And actually go out and have some fun and take a break from the frustrations. There's no need to continuously like stay frustrated. Play, fun, Gemini. Gemini. Mm. 6 of Wands, reversed. So immediately I'm seeing that you feel like people are against you, not on your side, not really taking what you have to offer seriously. It's like your particular set of skills isn't being accepted and integrated into like the civilization around you. Like people aren't appreciating you and what you have to offer, what you have to say. There's some blockages there. And it's frustrating you, and you would like for them to stop. You would like for them to just kind of see things your way, but maybe your approach isn't fun. And maybe your approach isn't likable. So it's like, consider your audience. People may not be as like on a high level as you. You have to consider your audience. You really do, Gemini. And I know that you guys have a hard time with this, you know. And again, every time I do a Gemini reading, I always talk about Kanye because I'm like a fan of the energy that he channels. I'm a fan of it. Like there's something trying to get through. But he doesn't, the humanness in him rushes the message. He rushes his purpose and his mission. He rushes everything. And it's like he's not really having fun. He ends up having like kind of circuitry breakdowns because it's just kind of like you have to just, you get the messages, you get the channelings, and then you wait because the channelings are healing you first. First it heals you, and you let the dust settle. You know, you really could learn from like your counter air, one of your counter air signs like Libra and Aquarius. Maybe not so much Aquarius because you guys will probably get on each other's nerves. But like a Libra energy does this. They wait. They wait. They wait for as long as it takes for the right timing, for things to be fun and pleasant and charismatic for people. And then the message is more accepted. And you have to do things in a way, yes, be real, be true to your art, but make it more fun for people, and people will accept it more. Just ask for that download, because I know that's a frustrating thought. Wow, like it's like, how dare you not accept my art? Just my art, just the way accept it for what it is, or don't take it at all out there. You know, it's like you become like this highfalutin Picasso fish. You know, it's just kind of like, and people are like, fine, I'll leave it. And then where does that leave you? Not integrated into the world. You have to play people's game, or you have to make a game for people to play. Make it more of a game. So let's look under intent. The compass, Gemini. That's interesting to me. That's always very interesting to me. Ooh, I wish I had like a stepping stair thing where you guys can see the cards, because they're so colorful. I think I might get one. I want you guys to see the cards, and I want you to see me too. For some reason, I listen to my energy. I listen to what bounces right. And whenever I try to do readings and I'm not in them, it's not really like my thing, you know. But I oftentimes want you guys to see the cards. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it would be cool to have like a stair step thing where you guys can see the cards and you can see me and I can just point, have a pointer or something. I'll find it too, since I said that. I bet you I'll find exactly what I want. That's how the universe works. But I'm so neutral about it. I don't have any resistance inside about it. It's out there for me. Next video, next month, I'll probably have it. I will have it. Okay, intent, Gemini. Intention. Yes. Yes. Make sure your intent is pure and amazing. Get realign. The alignment. I don't want this many. Your alignment of what you're trying to create is really important for you to manifest the right energy. Something's telling me to read. Intent. Many advocates of prayer and holistic healing believe that intent is actually the healing force acting in situations of restoration to health. Intent is the core reason behind every thought and action. What is your intent in your current situation? Why are you on this journey? If you can crystallize your intent into a few key words, your journey will advance quickly and smoothly toward your destination. Scrutinize, focus, and then verbalize, write, eat, sleep, drink, and breathe your intent in every moment. Soon, all your cells and the energy fields will align to allow the highest good to emerge for you based on your intent. Also know that negative intent works in the same way, so be sure to phrase and feel a positive focus or you will draw negative to you. Okay? Yeah, that's the second chakra. Second chakra and numerology card number 2. Your second chakra, your sacral chakra, your pleasure zone. What is the message? So, the Page of Cups. It looks like you're throwing a tantrum, and it's getting you're getting off of your intent, kind of what we were just talking about. Like, you're like, wah, I want it my way. That's not how you handle things. You've forgotten why you're doing this. And it's not to get your way and have everybody do what you say. You know, it's really hard to be a visionary. And it's hard to have like star power and not have anybody notice yet, or not having found the right medium that will help you rise to the position you need to be in life. This is a play of energies here. This is like this is you being put through the fire, like being tested, initiated. This is you asking for what you want and you getting it, but it doesn't look how you thought it would. And things aren't perfectly manifesting, and people aren't acting how they're supposed to act. What you have to realize is that nobody is like a marionette doll in your play. So it looks like what's being worked out here, what the universe is trying to help you see, is that keep going, even if you're not, even if you're being rejected. Like that's not, that doesn't matter. Because anytime I see the Page of Cups, it's like immaturity, brattiness, you know, really not seeing why there's a no. Like, have you asked the universe, like, why? And you know, we'll get more into that. And this reading has already gone to 30 minutes. And if you would like to continue on this reading with me, go to Patreon.